everyone. I'm Taka. This might surprise you, but I have something to confess. I'm a fool. Sorry if that shocked you. Let me ask you something. Most people will answer no, but me, I will say yes, I'm a fool. In today's world, being a fool looks like a weakness. We admire people who are smart, careful, strategic. But what happens when we think too much? Some people freeze. Some people hesitate. Some people ask themselves like this: what if I fail? What will others think of me? But fools, we don't freeze. We move forward. And sometimes we can get success by moving forward. The success that smart people never even reach. I believe being a fool is the truest form of commitment. So, one more time, I'm a fool. When I started my first business, I had no money, no skills, no experience, and no connections. But I had one thing. I had a dream to become a CEO. So, at 27, I started a business selling luxury used cars in Japan. I just bought cars at the auction and sold them. That's it. Nothing special, nothing magical. But I work so hard every day. We became, no, sorry. Sorry. But I work so hard every day. And in 7 years, we became the number one used Lexus reseller in Western Japan. That's the number two in all Japan. After that, I sold the company and I became financially free. So, why did a fool like me succeed? The reason. Because I'm a fool. I had no special skills. I just traded time for money, again and again. I just did an ordinary work at double the volume. That was my only strategy. To me, being a fool means going all in. And that kind of fools needs something powerful to hold in their hands. It's a dream. Do you have a dream? I define a dream as a desire that you want more than else in the world. That's how I felt. And there was something else that gave me strength. It's the samurai in my eyes. Samurai were the strongest kind of fools. They weren't afraid to die. They didn't chase profit. They lived with full courage, even if it cost everything. They followed a philosophy called Bushido. You might think Bushido has no meaning today. But I believe it's a spirit lives on in our values, our decisions, our silence. There are 7 virtues in Bushido. Let me share what courage is. even if you know it's right. Not doing it shows you don't have courage. Real courage isn't loud, it's quiet, calm and still. Even on the battlefield, a true warrior smiles. Even facing death, they write poetry. That's not fearlessness. To me, that is real beauty. That is honor. That is the ultimate fool. Today, we chase likes, money, approval. But what is your real dream? I reached one of mine, and I can tell you, desire never ends. If you keep chasing, there's no finish line. So why do I keep going? Because I'm still a fool, and the samurai taught me. Live when it's time to live. When? Die only when it's time to die. In other words, it is pointless to die for someone who is not worth it. And when the time comes to live, one must survive no matter what. You probably already have everything you need. We all die someday, but we are each a story, we are each a gift. Let's not waste it. How we used this life, that's our legacy. I have another confession. My dream was to stand on the TEDx stage. And now I'm standing here. English is not my native language. I memorized most of this. But look at me. I'm standing here. And if a fool like me can do this, you can do anything. A weak samurai, even fools can win. Thank you.